We're rolling.
Hello and welcome back to Weekend at Amy's.
I'd like to come down now.
Hello.
We know why she's excited.
I'm high. I'm happy.
Wait,
I'm very happy.
This is the Jensen one, isn't it? This is the Jensen movie.
What gave it away?
The happy dancing
Hang on.
Or is this the Jeffrey Dean Morgan one?
We're not doing
Are you doing
Jeffrey
wet
Dean
sign?
Morgan.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Just a preventive measure, you know. Carry on, if you did the intro.
Are you legit getting a towel?
Yeah, for sure. Can't be too careful, you know. Right, there you go. And
This is actually the most insulted I've ever felt.
I am so glad
one for the
that
floor.
I am so glad that this is being
Your
recorded.
dog has pissed all over there. Get
What?
that off the fucking floor. That's actually nasty, dude. Just even for the joke.
And because I'm in the glass zone. This with me as well. Now, right, carry on, Amy.
You just stepped on it.
No.
Like, even as a joke, and like, this is me, even I think that's taking it too far. Well done. Well done. And my excitement's now completely destroyed for watching this movie. But we are doing, welcome.
It won't take long for you to get.
Give it 5 minutes.
His shoulders don't come out for at least, I think, half an hour.
It doesn't matter. You've seen
The
him
fact
go
that you
fucking
know there's a 30-minute mark.
do it. So it won't take that fucking long.
Anyway,
Timing,
we're back. We're back at Weekend at Amy's. Thank you again for joining us here for this Halloween extravaganza. Oh, fuck y'all for me
I
forgetting.
know, that was good. I like
fucking
that. I enjoyed that. It was good.
I'm not doing
No,
it for your enjoyment.
I just
John.
thought it was
It's
different.
okay.
I didn't
I'm
say
not
I'm
here
bad
just to
about it.
make you. No, I'm on a roll. I'm not here just to make you feel better about yourself.
It's
I'm not here to make you feel better about
It's
yourself.
best just to let her get it out of her system, you know. You know.
But yeah, we are here. We're
we're extra ladies going on here, you know.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, sorry.
Are you sure?
I was playing the Foxy. Yeah.
You do you want to just take over the whole
No,
thing?
you work away.
No,
you
no,
work
no,
away. No,
you
you're good.
clearly-
You're good.
no,
You have it. You
clearly
have it.
know
You
what
work
you're
away.
talking about.
I
You
don't.
clearly
I
want to
haven't
do
got a
the
fucking
introduction.
clue. No,
You
you work
clearly
away.
want to do the fucking introduction.
I have no
here.
idea about this movie. You work away.
You're done.
I'm done.
This is what we have to deal with all the time.
We're a team.
Well, so you're just stealing Kira's identity now as well. She's no longer allowed to
Oh,
be her own
no, I said
person.
we are a team.
Yeah, so you're literally saying she's not allowed to be her own person anymore.
No, honey.
That's absolutely nuts. No.
I'd
But
stop
we
talking
didn't
if I were
include
you.
you.
I'd stop
Okay.
talking
It's
if
me
I
and
were you.
Foxy.
Okay.
I'd
was
stop
deal with
talking
this.
if I were you.
Fair enough.
I'd really stop talking if I were you. It's just digging a hole. Digging a grave.
Yeah, fair enough.
Alright, you done?
I'm done.
Foxy, you clearly have something to say there now. You want to start?
No, I'm done.
You sure?
I'm done
100%?
for now.
I was literally going to be a teacher, and I think you can understand now why I didn't go into teaching. And these are adults. Imagine if they were teenagers.
Jesus.
I'd have been fired and probably on trial by now. Corporal punishment, bring it back. Yeah. So we're still technically on the remakes. On this one. Did she slap you?
She did, yeah.
Good. And we're still on the remakes on this one, and this is from 2009. We've gone for a Canadian remake of My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, My Bloody Valentine was a Canadian movie. Yeah. The original is, granted, the remake was also filmed in Canada. But
Which most things are.
yeah, I mean, the fucking tax cheap cuts that they get on it is unreal.
They've got a great
It's
film
fantastic.
industry.
Yeah.
Oh, they got an amazing one. Except if the Canadian are actually backing it. So if you have a Canadian financed film while shooting in Canada, you actually have they have to reference it. And you will know because there's so many Canadian references in every Canadian financed movie.
Like
That's
Tim
what I mean.
Hortons.
That's what I mean, sorry, like in that sense. But there's also like the actual government and stuff, like there's a name that they use for it that has to be referenced in the movies. It's amazing, but it's also like, hey, you're gonna get some X amount off this, so just mention the name sort of thing. So you know what, hey, go for it.
So they go, huh? That'll only take 0.5 seconds out of the movie. Done.
Exactly, it's done. Like,
Obligation.
but yeah, so this is then the 2009 remake of a 1981 movie. I'm nearly 100% it was 1981. If you've seen the original and you haven't seen the remake, there is differences in a sense. So it's not just like an awful lot of remakes. It's like when they did like Halloween and stuff, like when Rob Zombie decided he wanted to try and reinvent the wheel with Halloween. It's kind of not like that. We don't have that much of a backstory, but there is enough here to keep you kind of on your toes in a sense. And there's also a reunion here as well for Jensen Ackles and Kerr Smith.
Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, both of them are Dawson Creek's boys. I know, it's very cute.
I keep forgetting that he was in it.
He was only in it for one season, though, to be fair. He did have the CJ. He was CJ. He played Jennifer's love interest, the counselor. Yeah. Well, fucking shoot me and watch Dawson's Creek. I'm fucking 32. No. I'm allowed. But yeah, so let's just get down to it.
Let's do it.
The quicker we do, the quicker we...
I'm like, shoulders! It's not weird to be attracted to shoulders. This isn't going to... Oh, it is. It's a Lionsgate one, but they don't actually do the 3D on it, so that's actually grand.
You had the volume
I do have the volume.
down.
Yeah. There. Thank you.
I actually need to double check. I'm going to assume it was 1982 was the original.
Oh my god. Headlines.
Right, so this was also originally was done as a 3D movie, so you can tell
You can see, yeah, immediately.
that it was done as a 3D movie. I actually have a 3D version of this because we originally had a 3D TV when
Yeah.
we got it, and it does look really well. Into what the movie is on a sense, because I just talk an awful lot between them. If that hasn't been obvious, where the fuck have you been? So I will actually be providing the backstory as to what's going on here. So this is also the same as the original in the sense that there has been a wine collapse. There's been a mine collapse that trapped 10 miners. There was one survivor in a sense, and it was Harry Warden.
Okay.
He was the survivor on this. It happened on Valentine's Day. This entire tragedy happened on Valentine's Day, which led to the entire town of Harmony to cancel kind of like a Valentine's Day celebration,
Right.
in a sense. Which would have been like, I think in the original it's kind of done as like there's a sweetheart stance sort of thing. So it's like, look, we're going to cancel the festivities kind of in respect to the families of the miners who have all lost. I'm done. I'm actually done. I regret this already, and he's like, you've done anything. We literally made it 2 minutes in, and already I'm like, look how handsome my boy is.
Now, there is an ice box if you need to go down, just so you know, right? It's right there. You can deploy it as much as any time you need.
I
Okay?
am royally fucked. Because someone's after sending me a message as well, and lo and behold, it's the fucker sitting in the chair right there.
I'll give it out for being on my phone for the last movie.
Oh,
so.
it's a
Yeah.
gift
Oh.
too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's from the movie, Foxy. It's actually I love me some shoulder action.
Like, how did she completely miss there was nobody in the bed?
It was like...
Like when she went to check the IV. No, she had her hand on the IV before she noticed.
Look, Harry's there anyway, okay? Canadians aren't that smart. They're
smarter than Americans.
Yeah.
They're actually not. If anything, they're far too naive.
It's like the Drax approach.
Very
If I move very slowly, I'm invisible.
Yes.
Very much is. But actually, the way this is kind of done, so there was a mine collapse on this one, and they blame the miner's son is the one who gets the blame for it.
And that's
Jensen
in this one, yeah.
Right? So it's Jensen Ackles' fault as to why this happened.
Okay.
He maintains his innocence of it being like a fucking gas leak. Can't really kind of put that down to be a person's fault.
Yeah.
Damn.
Although Harry gives no fucks.
Damn.
Just like going like, right, that's an issue, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, yeah, that's quite a lot.
Although to be fair
yeah.
in this sense here, I actually would expect to see this type of murdering in a hospital, considering you are that there is actually enough instruments around you that you could actually do something like this. You legit could do this in a hospital.
And you're hitting people enough that their arterial bleeds, which leads to
yeah.
that.
That's the thing. That's something that I actually
Slashes.
generally do like about horror movies in a sense, is that when you do see someone actually slit someone's neck, you do get the arterial splurt.
The splurt, yeah.
I do love that. That is like one of my little happy kind of moments when it comes to horror movies.
It's like ticking the box almost. You got it
exactly.
right.
Yeah. It's our boy!
he must be like the first face you come to mind when if you
When
want
I
to play
think horror,
horror sheriff.
Atkins is the one that I think of
Yeah.
in this sense here. Now, a point of reference, he was in the original.
Yeah.
He also was in the original as well.
Now, indulge me here. Do they draw a reference to the old movie, or this is a kind of like different continuation completely?
No, it's a different. It's a reboot in a sense there completely.
It's a reboot.
It is
Okay.
a complete reboot, but as I said, they do like it is taken kind of more or less the exact same kind of route on it.
Yes.
They do change it enough though
to make it a different movie.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there is a fair few differences
Yeah.
in a sense here.
Ah yes, 2009. I remember it well.
Bearing in mind, this is not present day we're watching right now.
Oh, this isn't.
This is not present day.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to jump in.
It's gonna.
There is a time jump on this. So we are technically watching the 30-year-olds as
Oh no.
early 20s.
Oh no.
Right? So there is a 10-year jump. So let's say 2009 or 1999, let's say.
1999, okay.
To kind of give it, because that would kind of indicate as to just the outfit that Keira Smith is wearing right now. It's very nice.
That's a true action.
He's going to be wearing a baseball hat.
You know this.
Amy's looking right at you.
I know.
You think? You think?
You okay?
She knows
West
this.
Side.
She knows this down to the minute detail.
I've only ever watched this movie once.
I love
a liar.
No, legit, I've only ever watched it once. And there's a reason why I've
But
only
you
watched
only
it
been able
once.
to watch it once.
No, there's actually a genuine reason as to why I've only ever watched this once, and you'll know by the end. So, Jamie King also has not fucking aged. She has not aged at all. Like, if you look up Jamie King now, she is not aged. This is also a sense that this is actually Tom's first time back in the mine since.
Okay, so it's been.
Yeah, so it's basically, so they're saying to him this is his fault. So the thing that happened with Harry and all the men who were murdered,
Yeah.
they all blamed him for this.
Uh-huh.
And it's been X amount of time, and now he's back. This is his first time going back to the mine.
But this is still before the time skip, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Right, just so I know I can establish the
yeah, we're not going to be able to establish a timeline on this until it actually does like the little bit of the jump on this one,
Yeah.
right? So just know that no one is going to be happy at the time jump.
Roger.
Which is an excellent truth to actual life. No one is happy after they lose their early 20s. 15 photos, Keira. Fucking hell.
Now ration them off.
No, I can't, because she sent them all at once.
I don't spend them all in one go.
No, you don't. You drop them like fucking IEDs. Like, you place them on the road just when I think it's safe. And then there's another fucking explosion. Never make that noise again. But yeah.
What was wrong with that?
It's just because I know I'm going to pop. Pop, I didn't say squirt.
Okay.
I have got some self-control. Some. Not a lot. Yeah.
Oh, that would have in 3D.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, so it's like with 3D movies, there is that kind of downfall in the sense that you are going to have to deal with kind of shitty looking special effects in a sense. But when I did actually see this in cinemas.
That would have been worth with the jump scare as well.
I'm not going to lie, in cinemas it actually does work.
Yeah.
It worked quite well. Do you know the way like cinema goes through that renaissance?
Yes.
Of every like 30 years, 3D makes a comeback? Because they get better at it. And this was one of those years where it actually was worth it, because I think Saw 3D also came out at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
Ah, come on.
That was it.
Realistically speaking, if you're running around
Oh, no,
online,
I know, yeah. I'm just saying, like, oh, you fucking idiot.
how dare you for actually having something that would probably happen to me.
Mind your head, man.
God damn it,
For
Care!
fuck's sake.
You had one job.
Although to be fair, guys, he's one of the top build cast, so like don't worry.
He ain't done anytime soon. Yeah, she wasn't top though.
No.
She also, again, in 3D, her one actually was quite good.
Because you get the perspective of the shovel.
It's not even that, you get the head actually coming towards it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, right. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah.
See, this is the only kind of downfall when you have a trend.
Yeah.
Oh, Jensen, you should just stay out of the mine. Mate, you actually just pick roles with like PTSD. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom's gonna be fine, Jamie. Just get in the car.
He's the main character. It's fine.
My boy knows how to take things. I'm so proud of you. You're doing great. I'm like Kris Jenner. You're doing so good, sweetie.
You're doing great, sweetie.
I'm so proud of you.
Uh-oh. Oh.
That would have been cool 3D.
That would have been amazing.
Again, I will actually point out, having paid money to see this in 3D, does actually pay off. It did pay off. But you do get the Jaws 3 effect, is that when you're watching it on a home release, not as great.
Not quite as,
Not as good. Unless you're actually going to splurge for the 3D TV and the 3D version. Oh, you're so pretty. You're just so pretty.
You're so pretty when you're running for your life.
Oh no, you're just so pretty in general.
He is usually running for his life.
Yeah.
To be fair, no. He's normally running towards the danger, not away from the danger. Unless it's a dog. Or a cat in a locker. Oh my god, I forgot to swallow. That's never happened before. We do that joke every fucking week and it's never gonna not get the same response. That's the upsetting part about it. It's not even like it's a new joke. He looks so good in a Henley, doesn't he? Doesn't he look great in a Henley? Watch him, not your phone.
No, you want me to send something?
Oof.
A little bit of a fun fact on these ones here. So this was 2009. Last episode I kept referencing Jared's 2009 horror movie, which was Friday 13th. They were actually released at the same time. Neither were Halloween releases.
Yes.
So technically the studios did actually have two, Jared and Jensen, who were the stars of Supernatural, did actually go up against each other with regards to cinema release. Jensen won. My Bloody Valentine 3D actually made more money than Friday 13th remake.
Jesus.
Yeah. By like an actual there was a solid difference actually. There's a couple of million in the difference.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah. Shockingly actually, because My Bloody Valentine was a very kind of small Canadian based movie.
Yeah. But even the franchise power alone with Friday the 13th, you would assume.
You'd expect Friday the 13th to do better.
Yeah.
But this is the issue they had with Friday the 13th. They tried to do too much in one movie.
Yeah.
So with the Friday the 13th remake, they did parts 1, 2 and 3 in one movie. Plus, I think it's a 10-year jump. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a 10-year jump. So it would have been, so base it as 99 to 2009.
Fair.
Right, so you've got your backstory there for Harry. So we're safe to assume Harry probably hasn't given up. Yeah. Yeah. His name is Axel.
Fuck me.
That is a continuation of the original. Character's name was Axel.
Fair enough.
Right. So
it's such an American name though, isn't it?
Axel is very American. Yeah. I'm not gonna fault an awful lot onto this in a sense of kind of with regards to names. I know it's one of my pet peeves to do. But I'm not gonna do it here because American is American.
Yeah.
Man who's playing the mayor in this, he was also in the original. In a sense here. So like there is actually it is
his face. What else is he in?
He's in Twilight. He's in X-Men First Class.
X-Men is what
X-Men, yeah.
Darwin.
Yeah. But there is, so like in this version of a remake, in a sense, they do actually, it's not, you're not looking at something that's a series.
Yeah.
It is just one movie.
Yeah.
And you can guess who he married.
Mm-hmm.
He married Tom's girlfriend. So Jensen got kicked to the curb, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, correction. Tom got kicked to the curb. After what happens in the mine, he's gone. He just takes off. He leaves. Because there's too much.
Too much trauma.
To be fair, it's probably the smartest decision anyone could make.
Yeah.
Realistically speaking, you know what? The entire town blames me for something that wasn't my fault. I'm gonna fucking leave.
And then 10 years later that happens, then whatever the fuck happens next.
So there is a genuine, so he does actually have a genuine reason to come back. Also, Axel, you're a piece of shit. So fuck you for sleeping with your wife's employee. Spoiler alert, he's a cheating cunt. We don't stand cheating cunts here. No.
Nope.
They might not have been vocal, but I saw them all shake their head.
The camera's right there. You can see us.
Good. Well, Foxy didn't shake his head, but you know, the thought was
He
there.
had a look of disapproval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fucking known everywhere in town. Of course you can't meet in a motel. This is actually the smartest cheater
Yeah.
that you're going to come across as well. He's like, no, I'm very fucking well publicly known around here in a town of 120 people.
You see the badge? That's kind of why we can't get a motel.
This is more or less what makes me a celebrity.
I'm kind of a big deal around here.
Everybody knows my name. I am the chief of police.
And I was wearing a hat.
Now, this is also something I think trends from the other movie that we've already watched. Be mad forever. Fuck off, Megan. Yeah, he... Whose stomach was that?
Are you okay?
Oh my god, is it alright? It's like, it's as if your stomach was like, that's not.
It was like growing. It was groaning at the name Megan. It was like, grow.
Do you know what? Kira's stomach knew what was going to happen, right? So, Axel's bit on the side, Megan, has just confirmed, I'm pregnant. Shocking! I know.
Oh my god.
The chief of police
Oh my god.
can't fucking wrap it. I was like, rub it? I was like, no, he probably does
Rub
that.
it, squeeze it.
That's what got
Bop
me
it.
in the first
Squeeze
place.
it, rub it, bop it.
Don't twist it.
Don't twist it. No.
No, do twist it.
Not the way you twist the bump thing.
This is why they can't do the BDSM.
The fucking Chinese burn, not a fucking chance. But look at that.
I just want to appreciate the outfit. Can I just appreciate the outfit? Him in a long coat gives me...
Wait for it.
Oh, I love him so much. Oh my god, you're so pretty.
He's brooding.
I know.
Look at him, he's brooding.
I know.
Amy, he's brooding.
I know. I know. This was a supernatural off season.
He's even dressed the same way almost.
Dean would not be caught dead in that actual jacket.
No.
Not until
No, it won't be the long coat.
Not until we're hitting FBI seasons 8, and this is only season.
Something supernatural in the bathroom.
No, the window's open.
Don't ruin the Halloween stuff going on here.
Hey, we got the spook out of it. It's fine.
You should just turn around and tell me the window's not open.
That actually will generally probably creep someone out. Next not to do it. It's all authority. Why do you play characters with such daddy issues?
Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. So...
I'm just gonna take the ice when I can, to be honest.
It's also kind of
To you, what? To you, with your what?
I'm fine.
Your dad and I protected those men. Selling the mine.
I had a legit point to make. I swear to God, I actually had a
And it
point
has
to
been
make,
derailed.
and it's gone, utterly and totally gone. Yes. So sorry. Wait, what was I saying? The dad dies.
Yes.
Yes. So
he's gonna get rid of
He
the
wants
Oh,
to
look at French bulldog.
He wants to sell the mine.
So so his view of this point is actually, I'm just going to get rid of it. The whole issue with this is the town only has the mine as their actual source of income.
Yeah.
It's like seeing him with a baby.
God, I hope not. Mama's been dead for 7 years.
Straight to the pooch for a room.
So that's the only reason why he's back in town.
Yes.
That is legit. The only reason why he's back here is
Now, don't be here. The actual minor killer, as it were. Harry, yes. Now, obviously, he's a...
This is like...
I respect that.
Yeah.
It's like, happy Valentine's Day to you, sir. I actually think this is the first movie we've actually watched where it's a good gratuitous sex scene. It's the sheriff's ex-girlfriend.
I thought it was Killer Cross there for a second.
It's the sheriff's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Sorry, Foxy, you were saying something. Were you saying something? Was somebody asking a question?
No, I was at,
You
about
were
Harry.
asking- sorry.
So
I love it this one. It's just like, I just want to look at the pretty face, and we all saw tits, and then it was just, we were all derailed.
we all just reset to factory
We all
settings.
literally just went back to,
Yeah.
okay, Harry.
Yeah, what was the deal with him now? Was he involved in the original
So,
mining
in
accident?
the original mine accident, what happened is that Tom, I think it said
Tom was
that
a survivor.
No, Tom. Okay, so the way the blame falls on Tom is that he didn't check the pressure or the gas or
Yes.
something like that. And I don't know mines in this sense here. So my lack
he
of
didn't bleed the
understanding,
lines, yeah,
right?
saw the
So
headlines,
basically, right. So he didn't check to see if there was a leak or something like that. I don't know how one person. That's the whole point of Canaries, I thought.
Yeah.
But anyway, so they all get out, but then there's a gas leak, leads to an explosion, which traps I think 22 miners.
Yeah.
And Harry is obviously one of these 22.
Yes.
Harry is the only one who survives
Okay.
on this one because he killed everyone else.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So whether or not it's a sense of a moment of madness is that he went off and killed everyone,
Right.
or just
And was there a 10-year gap between that instance and 99? Has it been happening in loops of 10 years? Okay.
So there is. So what happens is he gets out. They get him out. They have him in hospital in a sense.
Yes.
But it's the same year, or it's either the same year
Must
or
be
the
a
year
year.
after.
Yeah.
Sort of thing is that they're having.
It's Valentine's Day.
Valentine's
Yes.
Day. They're having a party in the mine.
Ah.
Harry comes out of his coma in a sense, and goes on. An
Okay.
absolute
See, that's the
adventure.
part I wasn't sure of. Was
Yeah,
like how
sorry,
many
yeah.
time skips were going on there. So yeah, that's fair enough. Okay.
It's not. It isn't actually kind of very well made out in the movie, but you can assume there's between 6 months
She
to a
actually
year
is.
naked walking this. I want to point out as well, the actress actually said, "Oh no, she would be naked doing this. She
'Cause
wants
she's
her
pissed.
money.
Yeah.
So why the fuck would she? Why would she get dressed and give him a chance to fuck off? She
Exactly,
would go
yeah.
straight after her. Which, you know what? I gotta give it to you,
Yeah.
girl. Yeah, you're right.
Shit about the clothes. Give me the fucking tits or I swear.
Oh, sorry, not the money. He recorded them having sex, and she wants the tapes for it.
I know the gun's not loaded.
Fuck you, Frank.
Good shot. Oh shit.
Oh shit is right.
Yeah. You see, here's what I'm thinking. When Jensen isn't on screen, we should be asking,
Where's
Jensen?
He's on my phone.
Yeah.
In an awful lot of
But
ways.
she did stop to put on shoes.
And to be fair
Yes.
though, did you notice that ground? That was all just gravel.
Yeah.
It's all gravel,
Even,
yeah.
even I'd be like,
Pleasant.
you know what? Actually, I would
It
rather
was
just put the
slushy
shoes
gravel.
on.
Slushy gravel,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would rather just put the shoes on that one. Also, to be fair, if I had a body like hers, I also probably would be like, can I just walk around naked all the time?
Put your there you go.
There we
Put your
go. I don't have to tell you. It's my own personal.
I'm nearly 100% because we all know that the dog has not run into the room. I do love her boots.
Yikes.
They're actually not bad kills.
They're good kills so
Yeah.
far, yeah.
Fucking
Imaginative.
uppercut.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Foxy?
An uppercut.
An uppercut.
Uppercut, yeah. Well, to be fair, I mean, man knows what he's doing.
Jesus. How fucked are you if, like, just like... I
Just the
see
fact
you.
that he just looks at her, like, he
Yeah.
just stares.
Hmm.
Also, I know this is not really the thought process that you should have when you watch a movie in general or a horror movie in general. But when you listen to as much true crime as I do, it's a shocking that more horror movie killers aren't sex pests.
Hmm. Check there.
Dog doesn't die.
The French bulldog is fine.
Yeah. Also, sweetie, you don't really have an awful lot of room here to protect yourself.
Yeah.
He's just toying with you.
Yeah. This is the sport part of it.
Gotta get those shot.
Again, it works really well in the 3D.
Yeah.
As a student of biology, I do realise that there's not this much blood in a body, but
Yeah.
it works well. The original movie is not as over the top with regards to blood, but then again, the original movie came out at the time when video nasties were very much kind of like the crusade against them was
Yeah,
going on.
this was 81 was
Yeah.
the first one, yeah, wasn't it?
So, yeah, why the fuck would that be the first thing that pops in? Hello.
You weren't even commenting there, you just said... That's beautiful.
What are you doing here?
This was a bad choice on my part.
I don't know, I'm actually quite enjoying the movie, to be honest.
This was a really, really bad choice on my part. Did you just watch this? Did the boys final yet?
Not yet, no.
How have you not watched it yet?
You just went to school or something?
You've had time.
Well, we met up yesterday and Kira...
Your dad
had,
didn't know where you
well, I was podcasting and Kira had gone to sleep. And then we were up early today.
And what exactly did you just watch today?
I was editing videos and we had other
And then we did
small bits to
shopping
do, yeah.
the parents.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll probably watch
He's
it.
arrived.
Yeah. We'll probably watch it tomorrow, in
You
fairness.
literally could have had it on while we were here.
Could have, but... We'll probably watch it tomorrow, in fairness.
You really are not into this season at all, are you?
I'm loving it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm loving it, yeah.
How the fuck are you able to maintain and not watching a last episode for this? That's like...
No, it's been killed.
You're fucking
Yeah.
disgusting.
It
Like,
has
that's
been, yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was looking at you.
That was a real deer in the headlights moment there.
It
Like,
was a deer in the headlights, but I realised because as I turned to look at you, I also caught Jensen's eye. I can't remember what I was going to say to you because I had to turn back and look at him.
I don't know.
He maintained eye contact with me. I had to maintain eye contact again.
Hey, good. Why don't you upstairs and you brush your teeth and I'll be on this.
Also, bitch,
What
you
the
do
fuck?
not fucking wait around to start sleeping with like
Yeah.
your best friend's
Hey, Rose, is that
ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for everything today.
Like, y'all didn't wait at all. I can't remember how long. What's the runtime of this movie? Don't. I'll check. Also, this is my favourite thing about serial killers. They walk, they don't run.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favourite, like, horror trope
Yeah.
in a sense, is that a serial killer, like, your killer doesn't need to run after you.
No.
Now, Freddy was a runner. Freddy would run in some aspects. Like in the first movie, Freddy was a runner. In the second one, he was kind of a jogger. And the third one, he was just, you know, I'm just going to stroll into your dream.
Yeah.
Because why doesn't he
Because,
need
like, to be fair, like, realistically, Freddy, you kind of have to wait until they're asleep anyway.
You're in my world now, bitch.
Oh, that fucking pissed me off so much. But none of y'all have gloves now. But, like, one of my favourite thing with regards to, like, horror movie characters is they just walk. Like, Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers is just, he just walks. Also, sir, how are you just sitting down? Like, you should at least have kind of stood up a little bit.
You know what's coming next. Like,
Yeah, y'all know it's going to be a heart in a box.
Yes.
Not a dick in a box.
It's a
It's a dick in a box!
It's a dick in a box.
Eric Morton,
Hey, still knocking about.
myself. It's a copycat. It's just some sick fuck. Wasn't buried or paid. They never did find his body, despite what the
Kira got you with something good.
Oh, now we
Because I
know.
know it's not my one.
Right. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, the town isn't happy with Jensen. Oh, sorry, actually, sorry. I take that back here for a second here. So Harmony seems to be a very superstitious town in a sense that it's like
He's a bad omen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So like when you left, things were good.
Well, in fairness, now that he's come back, there's killings have started again.
Be like so like you did so well. I'm so proud of you. I made such a bad decision to pick this movie.
Yes, it is.
I'll let go in a second.
Please.
Okay, I'm so sorry. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm so sorry.
Are you okay?
No.
Just look at your phone. I haven't sent anything new. Yeah.
I've got like. I just need to go back to a Foxy conversation. Like, that's a Foxy conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about that one. I'm just gonna, like... Oh,
No, shit. Did you vape?
yeah.
It's okay, you can
I'm
vape.
still here.
You alright there?
Yeah.
No.
Right, you have, like, a legit, like, 5-minute grace period to enjoy the movie. I'm just gonna go stand outside against the movie.
Oh.
The fucking cheater is gonna fuck off.
It's what they do.
Yeah, he's deflecting.
What they do, they deflect.
Yeah.
Gaslighting shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's a tear in my eye.
Russell, I don't want to fight. I gotta be to work in 5 hours.
Yeah, well, I have to work now.
No.
I found this tape of the murder scene.
Yeah.
Tapes don't work like that.
No.
Oh, fuck me, Kira.
She's not even safe outside.
Oh, the voodoo doll.
I think this is our best weekend at Amy's yet.
I'm awake.
She has a reason to be awake.
Yeah.
I am just going to pee.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
I am legit. I'm so pretty.
Amy, do you want to wait until the scene is over?
I love you so much.
Now you can go. Now you can go. Now you can go.
Don't want you have a chance before your ovaries explode. Don't.
You okay?
No, don't come near me.
Oh,
Oh,
you
no,
get
he's
look-
on the scene.
Oh no, he's here. He's walking on the bridge. I know how much you love bridges.
The bow-legged walk.
The one I walk, yeah.
Like, guys, seriously, if you were not on Jensen Ackles, where the fuck have you been? There was actually on one of their Q&As that they did.
Mm.
So when he was shooting this, they were
Mhm.
like, it was an active mine that they used for it.
Uh huh.
Do you know how they get into the mine? They actually get into the mines,
That's an dolphin, I suppose.
right?
Yeah.
There's literally a little cart. You
Yeah.
lie down on the cart, and that brings you all the way down, right?
Jeez.
And he was like, took an hour and a half
Fucking hell.
to actually get down. So he's like, you're literally just like
The claustrophobia
that
alone.
close. I
Fucking
suffer with. I wouldn't be bad, but like certain enclosed spaces, I wouldn't. Be able to do
I'd
it,
be the same.
right?
You
So
see,
like,
I'm not.
I can get into a lift, grand. That's fine.
Yeah, it's
I
very
can get into
isolated
certain rides,
claustrophobia.
grand.
Yeah.
But like, if I was stuck in the if I'm that close to the ceiling and I'm stuck on my back for an hour and a half.
It's like being.
But
That's the same
that's
trapped.
what
Yeah.
he was like saying. He was like, yeah, he goes, for all the stuff that they did in the actual mine, it is an active mine, but that's how they got into it. And he was like, yeah. He goes, I'd never do anything like that again. I don't blame you, sweetie. That's like, I'm hungry and I haven't seen you in like a week.
Oh.
Yeah, right, John.
Oh, it's just a...
I actually feel I'm
swish.
not gonna lie. I actually feel like you actually have a genuine disgust on the kills.
It's like
I'm
it's
getting-
the impact. That,
Yeah, I'm actually getting a genuine like, ugh,
Ooh,
this is actually
yeah.
a bit much.
Not a bit much. It's like it's kind of admiring the like the actual.
To go for it.
They go for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
the commitment to it.
Yeah, it's not like, oh fuck it, we may as well.
Yeah, like.
Why the hell not?
Mm,
I mean, bearing in mind when you've got the R rating, go for it.
exactly. Yeah. Make
what you want,
make use of it. In a
Yeah,
sense.
actually make use of an R rating when you have
Yeah.
it. Why the fudgicles not?
Oh, nice one.
I say he fucking loves when he's doing this. I'm like, fine, I get a break. I don't have to be the one to save the day.
I'm technically the coward in this one, but he's not though.
Huh?
It's like I'm not technically the coward. I'm just
Oh my
damaged.
god! This is what. To be fair, every character he's played has been damaged.
Yeah.
Jensen has a type of character that he seems to go for, and it's
Yeah.
daddy issues, which I'm okay with. Like I'm totally okay with it because he uses it to his advantage. But you know what? Some aspect is a little bit overkill.
I do like that the guy is actually mining the chest. It's like
Hi ho.
It's oh yeah.
Ho hi, we're off to go get high. What did you do? Okay, he's locked in a cage, so what did you do? You made a mistake by coming back here. That's what you
kind
did.
of what's been
You made the mistake of actually coming back to collect your dead father's ashes.
But it's also leading into the fact that people are so superstitious because. What is there?
The shoulders.
The shoulders.
Fuck
Hey,
me.
please.
What? I'm so sorry.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, Foxy already sent me a gift for this, but I don't even care. Fuck me. Oh, I just want to bite them. I just want to bite them. Like, not even in a gentle, like, nibbly kind of jokey way. No, I want to eat you alive.
Nom nom nom.
I want to choke on you. I'm so
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, now elbow there. There we go. There, you're fine. At least not the elbow is not. Yeah.
We made the wrong decision watching this
No,
movie.
you made the wrong decision.
No, you
We're
made
having
it.
fun.
I made such a wrong decision making this movie.
The fact that you have to get into that position just to try and like
It hasn't done anything to relieve it.
no.
Oh.
That's some sound.
It's not like a fax.
Oh, it's just. I mean, cross. Oh, the profile. Look at that profile. He's so pretty. So pretty. Whose phone is this? It's digging into me. You're so pretty. I'm gonna need to get air.
It's not fair, Amy, is it?
It's not fair. It's really not.
Just bear in mind, you picked this movie.
I know, and I hate myself for it.
You don't. I'll help you.
Here you go. There
That's
we
it.
go.
That's it.
My
You'll need this.
hands nearly went into a position where it should have gone, and I'm very glad even I was able
Yeah.
to stop. I went, no.
Remember where you are.
Yeah. And remember that this is actually been recorded. Guys, if you've been affected by the thirst in this video, we have nothing for you.
I'm okay.
You shouldn't bruise.
I know.
It's
It's just that because my skin is so pale, you'd see the red
He
mark.
has like
Is he Ross?
He, you know when you do that,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. The
like
contact.
it'll full on like.
Yeah.
You'd be
It'll
able to
it'll
see-
raise
yeah,
and
oh
then
yeah,
it'll
no,
fall.
I have
It's
that
like
as well,
like it's a proper like histamine response.
Mm.
like there.
But
Yeah,
like,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
similar.
It,
Yeah.
it'll come up red
Yeah.
Oh.
and like it'll last for about 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, give it.
So don't be too worried about it. It'll
Look, as
fade.
long as you're not a peach, we're good.
Yeah. Speaking of peaches.
Oh, Kira, no.
I'm not helping the thirstiness. And poor Jonathan's paying the price.
Oh well.
Oh, that first one against the Impala.
Had to get a baby in there. Are you okay there?
At the moment, no. Yes. I really hope this is one of the thumbnails. It looks like I've said something terrible.
Okay.
Is the plot's happening.
Yeah. Just.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
come on.
they've brought.
Plot.
Sorry. So
There you go.
okay.
Plot, yeah.
So
Right.
everyone at this point is now kind of like, it's not Harry. Harry's dead. Harry has been dead for 10 years. Just the fridge.
That was good. No, that was
Yeah,
good.
because
That was a ghost, yeah.
stuff in the fridge.
Jeffrey, shut up! Jensen is on TV! I need a drink.
You do need a
I
drink.
actually need a drink. Also, police brutality.
Police brutality.
You are kind of ruining your case against your only suspect.
Oh my god.
He also made hard work of tossing that table.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Say that again?
He made hard work of tossing that table.
To be fair, look at the fucking state of him. I mean,
He's
even
too busy banging his
Save your
missus.
phone.
I mean, even like in a sense here, right? Even when he was putting his shirt back on, there ain't nothing there. You, on the other hand, oh you. You can tell you've been David Graves. Just gonna pretend that everything is okay. Pretending that everything is okay. I love that look. I love that. The hoodie, the jacket. I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I actually can't.
And you're just out of shot. God damn
I'm
it.
so glad I'm out of shot on this one. I've legit only watched this once because of the reason that you've already copped. And that's why I've only ever watched it once.
He's found the shack. The shagging shack.
You're off camera.
You're off camera. Please.
Shaggin' Shack! That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Oh, next time when I go to my cabin in the woods, or the Shaggin' Shack as we're now going to call it. Why didn't I think of doing that? Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
That looks fab.
It just goes to show how heavy the elderflower is.
Uh-huh.
I put the gin on top.
Ooh. Aww. Not all the way.
It's not mixing.
No, not all the way. Don't do it all the way.
There you go.
There you go. You want that nice little like tint of orange in the middle.
Jonathan, you okay?
I'm fine.
Did you fall in again?
No, it sounds like he just like.
Yeah, he's clearing his throat.
Hacham! Aren't rats adorable?
No.
I think rats are fucking adorable.
What's there?
Yeah, I put the elderflower in first and then we put the gin on top.
And
And
it stayed.
it stayed on top.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But
It
I
looked really
mixed.
pretty.
It did look really nice, but then I mixed it and. Three messages.
Okay. Did I miss anything plot relevant?
You missed the Shaggin' Shack,
Okay.
which from now on, that's what everyone's bedroom is going to be referred to.
Shaggin' Shack?
Hey guys, I'm just going to go to
Yeah,
the Shaggin' Shack.
Oh,
Foxy went on an absolute. Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, we got Kira's one got in first. Now, Kira, I hate to say this to you.
Foxy.
Foxy already sent
I
this
know,
one.
but I couldn't not send it either.
I just want to bite it so hard.
I'm just giving kind of Amy a kind of like a
Landing.
landing zone.
Yeah, that's where we're at, Foxy.
And just right
You're
there. I'm just preparing for scenes to come, you know?
Also, again, you also now Googled the ending. Like, you're now aware of the ending of the movie. Which is, again, the reason why I've only watched it once.
I think ultimately, you know, I think we're
See, this is like in a sense here where I was kind of like, maybe don't look for the bloody Valentine ones, because then at least then I can actually give you what the twist is.
yeah.
I didn't look for them there. That was
didn't.
what I
No, but-
previously sent.
No, but this is I was like
saying.
saying don't Google like the My Bloody Valentine
Yeah.
gifts just
No,
because
they're just in the Jensen.
yeah.
Miscellaneous Jensen.
Miscellaneous Jensen.
Miscellaneous.
No such thing as miscellaneous Jensen.
Jensen.
Just
Just Jensen. Or in my case, it's Jensen and Jensen gifts.
And Jensen videos.
No, gifts and videos are in the same one. Yeah.
Mm.
Because it was a little bit too much to have 3 Jensen folders.
Mm.
No, trust me, it was. Because I kept mixing them up.
He's going.
I
Lovely.
cannot stand shit when it happens to the eyes.
Yeah.
It's like eyes and knees, but at least,
Yeah.
at least they're not.
Didn't show the.
They're not D'Argento. Like
Yeah.
they will actually move it away. Unlike when in Zombie, they like.
Full on
It's
keep
on
it.
it for the whole fucking time. Like
The
you're
Blade
looking,
Runner one is fucking.
You're
as well,
looking
'cause
at
you're
that
watching
splinter of
Yeah.
blood, and you're just looking at it, and the eye
Yeah.
is just getting closer and it's still, and you're just like,
Yeah.
just fucking do it already.
Yeah, like the Blade Runner ones that come to mind because because he's pushing the eyes in the
No.
entire time. It's horrible. Like I still find have trouble watching that part.
Just wearing a red flower.
I know. To be fair,
That detail has not been lost on me.
no, it's not okay. But in my defense. In my defense, flannel has always been in my wardrobe. Anyway, it's not a new thing. Also, I'm sorry, I'm just going to point this out here. Wife or no wife, you're a fucking civilian who works in the grocery store. Get the fuck out of a police investigation. I don't give a shit is that your very handsome, very, very sexy ex-boyfriend is the prime suspect here. Bitch, move. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.
Get out the way, yeah.
I
No, you're right. You were
had
correct. You have to finish the
do
loop. You have to
it.
finish the
do
loop.
it.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
Not only that, like the cheater has the perfect excuse to pin it on said person.
that's kind of where it is.
and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
hasn't done it yet.
Yet.
See, this is where I'm kind of annoyed just that none of you have seen the original.
So where does that differ? Let's say.
So actually, it's very much on par. So far,
So far.
everything is on par.
Okay.
And it's so frustrating as to how on par it is
Mm.
when you work with a mop. Megan, really a mop.
Really.
Like fair, like
Yeah.
A for effort, D for...
Of all things you could have grabbed.
Also, bitch, it's February. Wear your pants.
Yeah, wear your pants.
Wear your pants.
Wear your pants.
Oh, shut up, screaming.
Stop screaming.
Why would you have to here to the door?
Yeah.
He's a pickaxe.
In saying that, that's...
There's a window.
Yeah, because that's really gonna help, like, stop it.
To be
Yeah.
fair though, I mean, it's going to take a long time to use a pickaxe to get
It's
through
just
the door.
it's just an obstacle, I suppose.
Like, our boy is strong, he's not that strong.
Yeah.
And that's hard for me to actually admit that. Oh. That's a health and safety issue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, realistically speaking, if you're in that situation, that is exactly how you're going to be acting. Stop yelling at me! You're not helping the situation, like.
And Hugh dropping the key.
Look at that ass view. So pretty. Don't. It's probably best not to touch me.
Why go? Like, why climb out that way? Just fucking jump through. That's one of the things.
I think it's because of the way the outside thing opened
Yeah.
on it that they kind of have to. But like, to be fair, do we really want the horde to survive?
How?
That's why.
How'd they get there that fast, though?
Good question.
To be fair, it's not like he doesn't know the fucking layout of the place.
Mm.
But even without that, like,
Also, it's literally, it's kind of like out the door and around. This is actually one thing that I don't like about Jamie King. She doesn't do well with like crime.
Flannel saves the day.
Never leave home without the flannel.
Damn
Who
this
knew the
man.
Fucking
who
strong
knew
is
those
that flannel.
bubbles?
Damn this malleable
Those
fabric.
buttons are so fucking strong, man.
How strong is that fucking flammable? Jesus.
They just... It was like the fire alarm was my last resort.
To be fair, it actually should
We got the
probably
doors
be
open, right?
the first thing that you do.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the most Scream
Yeah.
aspect of
That
things.
was actually... Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? You're not David Arquette.
Just the sheriff as well.
Yeah.
With the fucking miner mask.
Right, stay here. I'm gonna go find them. It's like,
To be fair,
No.
that's actually the worst thing to do.
yeah,
Yeah.
Stay in this position where you're in the open while I take the only weapon, and then I've changed my mind. Actually, come with me.
instead of just getting the fuck out.
I
of
know.
there.
See now from where how long it took her from get to the office to get
Yeah.
to the outside. Your man
That's
has
quick enough.
it's loads
Yeah.
of time to get to the window.
Especially because they were so slow getting out of it in the first place.
Like they took a while. How long is left in this?
An hour 40, I think. Yeah.
Oh, it's like 30 minutes left.
Yeah. So
Oh, that actually went by
Mhm.
quicker than I anticipated. Probably because I'm horny.
you were. Yes.
I'm incredibly horny for this. So
You
like
are,
that
yeah.
actually would explain why it's gone through so quickly.
Yes.
Okay, now not only is his bit on the side dead, but so is his unborn baby. Sucks to be you, Axel. You have to give it to him. I mean, there's some serious position of getting the hearts out.
Yeah.
I mean, that is
Precise. Yeah.
That is Jack the Ripper type precision right
Yeah.
here.
And the consistency to keep to find the time to do it.
Yeah,
like,
it's just, you know what? It's kind of like I got time.
By the time they get around here,
I'll have already have done it.
Yeah.
I'll be gone.
He's done it so many times. He's able to time it out now. So it's like right.
Like at this point, it's like
about
it's
3
very.
minutes 10 seconds.
Look,
That's
I'm
about
sorry. I'm gone for the Mortal Kombat.
it. Yeah.
yeah,
Like that's what we're at here.
he's just become a Mortal Kombat character. That's
Also,
it.
Megan's not connected to the mine. Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, she knows that he's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she ain't stupid.
Yeah.
I believe what she said was she isn't blind. I ain't blind, Axel. No, you're not. And as soon as someone starts accusing you of cheating, you know for a fact, oh god, my marriage is fucking a sham here.
Yeah.
Motherfucker is definitely doing the nasty with someone else. Although, you're not really given an age range for this one, but May is actually doing the nasty because I think she is meant to be relatively, like, early teen. Late teen, sorry.
Yeah.
And I think that's why she wears the shorts.
Yeah.
Because, you know-
Ager.
Teenager.
Teenager,
Yeah.
yeah.
Local sheriff baffled by murders.
As he does a David Blaine impression.
Savior.
Savior of Destiny.
While looking constipated.
The Owen Richards, as we call it. He's doing that while looking constipated.
I actually legit just forgot that there was a wrestler, Owen Richards, because I work with an Owen Richards, and I was like, I was like, oh my god, how do you know Owen does that?
Can you feel it? Oh. Yeah.
Now, there's no need for
It's just frenzy, that's all
Yeah.
it is.
Sorry, at what point does the mentally unstable serial killer have to kind of, mate, there's no need for that. Just
Yeah.
curious.
Well, no, I'm still baffled because like
Mentally
'cause
unstable.
America got that like
Serial
just
killer.
2 days ago.
My god, I'm still alive in this movie. What the fuck is happening?
That's actually legit shocking. He should not still be
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like-
Sir, you should not still be alive.
Sheriff, what's wrong? It's actually this movie. I'm still alive. I'm fucking
I
freaking out.
did not realise I was going to be into the final act.
I didn't know it was gonna be in the final act, but it
There's
means I have
actually-
to die soon.
Has anyone watched? Because I think it's only today. Actually, got its released. Midnight Club on Netflix. Mike Flanagan's newest one. It actually is in. It's a Guinness World Record setter now for jump scares.
Really?
21 jump scares
Jesus.
within its first episode.
Fucking hell.
First episode.
First episode.
That's a lot.
21 jump scares. You know what the original record holder was? 12.
Really?
Yeah. 12
Jumped up.
to 21. I'm so excited about watching it. So excited for watching it.
He just looks baffled. It's like, I've never been to this part of the movie before.
To be fair,
What
you
happens?
made it this far in Night of the Creeps, and you did make it to the very end of Season of the Witch.
Yeah.
But for this particular movie, he should not still be alive.
Mm.
And if memory serves me correctly, he won't be for much longer. Cause enough is enough, I can't go on. Y'all can see my other leg twitching. Camera can, but yous can't. Like, do you not...
Deep.
That is actually my favourite thing, in a sense, here, because I still know what you did last summer. Have done it.
Oh, yeah.
But they actually went full on and been like, you know what, let's actually burn the body.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, in a dryer, that would heat.
Going through? Yeah. Fatality!
I'm not going to lie, I actually genuinely forgot there was meant to be a 3D aspect to it. Until
Yeah.
you see that and you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, because they were very quiet in the 3D part for
That's
a while.
what I mean. It drops out significantly well that you actually can enjoy the movie, as
Yeah.
it says it doesn't have to be a 3D movie. I'd be the first to die in this movie. Let's call a spade here. I'm the first.
She's the proxy for you.
Yeah, she's right. The right
I'd be like,
yeah.
yeah.
All she's missing is a fucking backwards facing cap.
Hold on a second.
There you go.
Well, sure, she just checked out.
I mean, a straightener.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes.
Has anyone got a hair straightener very quick?
I just drew mine
About
out.
10 minutes ago.
Where's my wife? That's very so bad. Sharon!
Sharon, where's my wife?
Where's my wife? I'm sorry, Sharon.
I'm sorry, Jack.
What do you want, Randy? Like, no bullshit. I was like, I would totally be like, yeah, I've murdered like 30 people. Look, we've all made mistakes.
Yeah, look, it was a tough time for all of us.
Look, you're on medication, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll get past this then. Come on, let's just leave. Okay.
Show me your shoulders again. Just one more time.
Just as the fairies speaking of it, you're just like,
It's amazing that, like, the fact that my wife would rather be with,
Please, Sarah, get out of the car.
Thanks for checking in on it,
what was I saying? I was,
you were saying about her being you being the proxy for.
no, we passed that.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No, I was legit saying so.
You were saying what? You there, Amy? Amy there? Amy?
She's just distracted.
I wonder why.
Leave her alone.
It's starting to scare me. I have a husband and a son.
The soul has been sucked out of the body.
Yes, soul. The soul has been sucked out of the body.
And that is in shot, thank Christ.
Yeah. Sorry, what's about this about friction? Oh!
That is some Final
Jesus.
Destinations
I was about to say,
Yes, it
fucking
is.
hell.
shit right there.
No.
Oh no, I'm not putting that. Oh Jesus, that's actually one of the main things. I was like, if I was going to do like a month of horror, I was like, I actually considered doing 5 Final Destination movies, right?
Oh, no.
Mm.
And then in the back of my head, I was like thinking, no,
Mm.
because I don't care. Like, an awful lot of them are very over the top
Yeah.
and ridiculous.
But the
But the fucking fear is real when it comes to Final
I thought it's a
Destination.
fear. I thought the fear is weird.
It's so real when it comes to Final Destination.
Is it? Yeah.
My legs legit.
You're
like
losing the
crumbling
power of your
down. I'm
legs.
actually so glad that I have the chairs here to grab onto. I need to go inside.
Huh?
I need to get.
You need to go what?
I'm gonna get here.
You need to get there. Don't fall over. It's not unusual to be thirsty, anyone. It's not unusual to be thirsty for anyone.
I'm not in the video, am I?
yes, you are.
Oh god.
When
Then
she
you can
comes on
see you through the
screen,
curtain.
or anyone. It's not unusual to thirsty every day.
Have your phone with her?
Yes. This.
My work is done.
For now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you do?
Mm-hmm.
Not yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck me.
There you go. Enjoy.
That's unfair.
I don't know, unless you get really creative, Kiri, you're not topping that one.
And Jessica.
Just put it down. That's melting at a fucking record speed right now.
I wonder why, Amy.
I'm actually surprised there's not smoke.
Shh.
What's after this?
Yeah, don't make that. It's happened.
Oh, Jesus.
Find your phone. Find your phone. I'm gonna take your phone. For now.
The ice cube is gone. Like, the ice cube is actually gone. It's gone. It's melted. It's gone.
Why does that not surprise me?
Did you honestly think you can...
Do I honestly say what?
You've somehow lactated from a third nipple.
I mean, that's impressive melting. It's gone. That's...
Yeah, I know. You have. I just point out that there it is.
It's still coming at you.
Full circle.
You fucking freak. I actually can't get up. I'm actually scared that I might make a noise if I get. Out of curiosity, have you enjoyed the movie?
To be honest, I have actually enjoyed this movie.
No, take it. I'm a legit question.
Yeah,
You
no, I've
actually
actually enjoyed it. Yeah, it's good.
For a 5.5 rating.
Like, I'm actually intrigued to see where this, because like there's two people positions to be the killer here.
But you're doing some serious editing on that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair play to you. Good try.
So it's clearly pointing to the cop, but going by the shack and so forth.
Yeah, fuck you, care.
But
Okay, I think I can stand up again.
is that even possible?
Why are the shoulders turning me on more? Oh, fuck me. Foxy sent a gif of it. Kira went for the full shot, and yet your ones are turning me on more. I think I have a fucking shoulder fetish.
You think?
You're only getting that now?
Yeah, I mean that's kind of been established.
An arm thing.
That's actually a very fair point.
Did you know that Megan was dead?
Oh, why did you do it?
No, you didn't.
No, he didn't. No, she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
No, I didn't.
And this is where I lost faith in humanity. But I would be still very happy still to be your victim.
How'd you know about the words written on the wall?
Where did you get the fucking wound, by the way?
Okay, so we all know who the killer is now, yeah? Alright, so...
Yeah, he got
Okay,
got.
so the penny's dropped at this point that Tom is the killer.
Yeah.
And this is also the reason why I've only ever watched this once.
Yeah.
It's Harry.
Nah.
It's Harry, sir. So you gotta shoot him.
But they do a different. So there is actually another twist on it. Okay. Okay. So this is the twist that's on it. And it's an excellent point because Axel does point out that he has been in an asylum, and this is the.
That's why they did the 10-year difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is basically set on a PTSD thing. Is that he does think that it is actually Harry that's there.
Yeah.
So he is seeing Harry.
And of course, he's become Harry then.
Exactly.
Yes.
So he doesn't realise it's the guilt, the PTSD. He's actually the one that does it all. This was the twist from the original.
Ugh.
Oh, shoulders.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, mind my finger. Mind my finger. Mind my finger. Amy. Now, okay, there you go. Yeah. Alright, now that's
Just so many shoulders.
Uh-huh.
So this is this. Yeah. So obviously this is where the twist is, and I'm so sorry. You've got really soft ankles.
What a strange compliment.
Because I thought it was your hand. I was like, this is actually surprisingly soft.
I think your ankles are nice.
So this. So this
So
is
this is what I was going to ask. I was like, how the fuck then?
Yeah, so it is him actually doing it himself, but it is kind of a sense of like an out of body experience.
It's an out of experience, yeah.
He doesn't realise he's doing it until obviously the end when it's actually spelled out for him.
Yes.
Which is actually nice to see him actually do a villain role.
Yeah,
It's different from what
it's
Jensen
changed.
is used. It's a change from. But like the only other time he actually did it was in Devour, where his character is technically meant to be Satan. Mm-hmm. You're so cute. Oh fuck me. Oh fucksy.
Living inside town.
There you are. There's a change.
But you're still a fucking cunt, Axel. You're actually still a fucking cunt. So fuck you. And I really, really wish that you would die. I really don't like Keira Smith. I've no reason not to like Keira Smith. Keira Smith is actually probably a more unproblematic dude in Hollywood.
He plays.
But you play a
Oh,
prick
he's assholes, yeah.
so fucking well that I actually want you to suffer.
But isn't that a...
In the original one, in a sense here, it is the cop.
Yes.
Axel is actually the killer on
Which
it.
makes sense.
Yes.
I think it makes so much more sense. But then again, if you haven't seen the original, you don't have anything to base it on.
Yeah.
Which I think is what they're kind of banking on this one, because the original My Bloody Valentine has a very, very cult following.
Why bother?
What?
Why bother?
It's Fletcher and he's fine.
Yeah. I think he's alright there.
Be grand time to the side. But yeah, so the way the original goes out, it is actually Axel is actually the killer in the original. But it's still. Is he taking off his belt? He is. He's taking off his belt.
Did he hit the pickaxe?
He takes it with him.
No, I thought the bullet hit the pickaxe.
No, he's him smashing.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually shoots it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. So the way it works out in the original, so far everything that you've seen, wise with sense to the ex-girlfriends, everything that's all the exact same.
It's just the ending.
The literally only thing that they kind of actually changed on this is the ending. They've switched it so instead of Tom actually being, but like the way in the original is they accuse Tom straight away in the original.
Yeah.
Same way they do in this. The only difference is in this one is actually the payoff is he's right about it, but it's just kind of to show how it changes in a sense. I also do like the fact that I think they only showed the once there where it goes from the miner uniform to him as he's smashing the light the way it does, like the fix.
Yeah.
I do like that.
He had to get one more in.
To be fair, he has reason not to want to be found.
Fair.
He's
been caught now.
Like, realistically speaking, he's facing the death penalty.
At the fucking,
At least.
like triple death at this stage. We're gonna kill him,
2,
revive him,
3,
kill him again,
4.
revive him and kill him again.
How many people in the hospital? You're looking at like 8.
Fuck me, yeah. Like this. Like,
Oh, sorry, no, actually, sorry, I take that back because the hospital actually was Harry.
that was Harry? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at double figures at the very least.
You've
10
got
to 15.
The ex-girlfriend, the trucker,
Yes.
Megan,
The cop,
the 2 cops,
babysitter.
the babysitter. You're looking at 8 murders. So, like, I mean, yeah, he's definitely going for the death penalty. Because, I mean, this is set in an American town, even though it's shot in Canadian towns. Oh my god.
You okay there?
It's actually quite soothing. It's keeping me cool. That's why actually I was like, I better just cover my button my shirt.
Your modesty.
My modesty, just so you can't see the wet patch. On my shirt, Foxy. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's why I wore black jeans. There is actually something I do like about this. It's the perfect getaway.
Oh, this. Yeah.
Why do you think he killed the dude?
Yeah.
Now he's able to actually get out scot-free. Although, to be fair...
He did it a bit too soon, don't you think?
No, it's because it's literally it's the end of the movie.
It's
though.
for the cameras.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
continuing, so... This is the funniest thing about it is, though, as well. It's just, like, realistically... You know what, maybe I should just, like, send my lawyer to sell that place and just never go back. And just, like, start off anew, just not telling him where I go. That's the end of our movie.
Oh, there you go.
I missed a lot of it. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
what was wrong? Are you alright?
I don't even know. I might have broken someone's hand. I nearly broke someone's ankle.
But you got better.
Is it Bingo O'Malley? Is that who we were looking at?
Maybe?
Bingo O'Malley. Okay, obviously, so I've seen both versions of the movie. Did you actually taking out my reaction?
Yes.
If
I
it's
thought
possible.
it was yeah, I thought it was a solid horror movie, yeah.
I take it back, it's not Bingo. That was the white dude.
I think the knowing now the original ending, it makes much more sense.
Much more
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
It feels pigeonholed. The twist.
Yeah.
It feels forced.
It's a twist for the sake of a twist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like...
Oh, it pissed... Like, I'll be fully honest with you. As much as I genuinely enjoyed this as a remake, if we take out my obsession... Yeah, I'm finally admitting to the obsession. If we take my obsession out of it, I actually enjoy this as a remake, but the ending annoys me because they don't change Axel enough
to warrant it.
to warrant the ending.
There's no, like, redemption to...
Exactly, you still kept him as a...
Like, yeah, his character didn't change. So if you had someone else as the villain and you've been, like you said, Amy, like the whole entire everything had been kept the same until essentially one scene changed.
Which is, I think, but it's also sense is why they do it because they want to kind of get you on a twist as well. It's like, it actually is him
because they wanted to make it different.
I think it is in a sense though as well, because if you're watching it and you're kind of like, oh, it's totally like nothing happens until Thompson's back. Tom is totally the killer.
Yeah.
But the fact that they set it up so much as well as that Axel is technically primed to be the killer on it, you're meant to be second guessing it. Now, bearing in mind, if you don't watch as enough horror movies as I do, or you probably would kind of fall into the trap. However, in the sense of where we're at, we watch too much of this shit to fall into the trap on it. Whereas had they kept it, I actually think I would have been more surprised had they actually kept it as the original ending. Yeah. I think that actually would have surprised me. A Skywalker sound. That actually would have probably surprised me a little bit more. Yeah. But once it gets to it, there was a certain point in the movie where I was like, it clicked with me. I was like, oh shit, Jensen's gonna be the fucking killer. And that annoyed me a little bit because I think it not annoyed me, but I think I was just so used to him being the hero. Yeah.
Like what annoyed me about it is that, like, okay, it really clicked for me, like, in regards to the story, because like they were already setting it up that he had the perfect alibi to pin it on him, but there was no like scene to kind of like basically
exactly. That's exactly where the original is. That's what I mean with the original. The original has it actually set up so perfectly, and I was like, holy shit, this dude is the one that does it. And then, so in the original one, so technically in the original movie, the twist is actually the cop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck? Because they don't set, the original does it in the ways they don't set it up exactly. They set it up to be Tom in the original.
Yeah, so they just
So you
flipped it,
are
essentially,
actually, so you are slightly caught off. You are caught off guard with it when it turns out to be Axel.
Whereas here they tried to do the reverse.
Whereas here they do the reverse. And now a friend of mine, if I went to a group of friends to see this in the cinema, so they were caught off guard with the twist because they were fully expecting it to be Axel.
Yeah.
So they were caught off when they just went, oh no, your man was the one that was the killer. I was like, yeah, I fucking copped it though. And it annoys me a little bit because again, I was like, there's a fair few giveaways kind of in it. So before, like, the giveaway is meant to be when she asks him, how do you know he killed Megan. So that's meant to be the giveaway for it. Whereas granted,
and in fairness, like, the fucking the wound on his face there was kind of a dead giveaway as well because he got smacked in the bonked in the fucking
I didn't even
shack.
notice that.
Yeah, because a
But that
massive
thing is,
fucking.
to be fair, I'm so used to seeing that boy bloody. I don't even I don't even notice.
I wasn't even looking.
I'm not looking at his face. I'm looking at his shoulders.
Yeah, that's to say.
It's just shocking to say is that I think actually at this point the most attractive thing to me now about Jensen Ackles is his basic shoulders, the back muscles.
He does have good shoulders, in fairness.
An amazing profile.
Melanie Farmer for letting us get Todd naked.
Oh, Todd is the trucker.
Yeah, the trucker. Yeah.
Oh, Victoria's Secret pink. I love that. That is actually probably my favourite scent out of Victoria's Secret.
Why did that get a fucking mention? Like,
oh, it's because it was one of the gifts. It's product placement.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something. I was actually gonna make a legitimate point, and now it's completely gone out of my head. Yeah. So we're putting this Lionsgate. Actually, Lionsgate actually had a good few years actually for a while there.
Yeah.
So this was done 1990. No, sorry. I'm legit stuck in the 90s. I'm so sorry. So this is 2009. So I said actually at the start of the video that this was technically in competition with Friday the 13th, which it was Jared Padalecki's reboot, which was obviously his Supernatural co-star. Jensen won.
Yeah.
On the balance on that one, right? And I'm gonna actually, it was on IMDb. I had it saved for when I originally wanted to do these movies, but I got rid of it because I ended up we didn't do them soon enough, and I was trying to save up space on my phone. So Friday the 13th remake. I don't think there was a massive difference between them. So the Friday the 13th remake did. They both have the same IMDb rating of 5.5, right? So I'm not going to we're not going to kind of bust on those ones, right? I think it was a sense of the two of them kind of. It was during the writer's strike in America that these were going on. So this is actually the reason why they had time to. This is why they had time to do this. No, writer's strike. The writer's strike is the guild.
Yes.
That's all over. That's not just the
Screenwriters,
US.
all
That's
lots.
everyone, right?
Yeah.
So anyone who didn't have a script finished could not continue. The fact is, Supernatural had finished its run. They only did like 16 episodes.
Yeah.
But the scripts for My Bloody Valentine and for Friday 13th were already done.
Yeah.
So it's a sense of, right, well look, you have time. Fuck off.
We can get doing,
you may as well do your things. So that was kind of like the sense of where they had on it. So they went off and they did their movie things. So I was going to do Friday the 13th as the one on this one, but I decided against it because there's too much in it. In a sense of they took 3 movies and tried to turn it and condense them into one, and it's a bit much, right? And it really fucking is a bit much, right? So for Friday the 13th they were working on Friday the 13th they were working on a $19 million budget. Their opening weekend was $40.5 million.
Okay, so 21 million.
Gross, you're working at $65 million. Worldwide, 91 and a half. My Bloody Valentine. Their budget was 15.
Okay.
21 opening weekend. Sorry, 21 2000 opening weekend. That was domestic. Their gross domestic was 51.5 million. And worldwide it was 174 million.
Wow. So it spread word like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? So for opening weekend for they only made an extra $5,000 for their opening weekend as opposed to Friday 13th did 21 their opening weekend, but overall with their gross with the worldwide it was actually what got them. So there was 10 million in the difference, and Jensen's movie won on the 10 million on the 10 million one on it, and I purely put that down to the fact that My Bloody Valentine is a lesser known movie. That's purely why. It's because it's lesser known, right?
So people wanted to see something.
Friday the 13th at this point already had 10 movies.
And they would have, and when they saw the reviews, like, oh, that's gonna be a bit.
And the last movie that they had was Freddy versus Jason. It wasn't Jason X, it was Freddy versus Jason, right? So you're banking actually. So actually, I take that back. Friday 13th had technically 11 movies at that point, and then they decided to do a reboot. And then the reboot, they took 3 movies and tried to congest them into one. They legit had him in the sack from the second movie, and they also got him the hockey mask, which happens in the third movie. And they do all that in, and they the ending of it has them fucker is killed with a wood chipper. Alright, in the Friday the 13th remake, he dies from the back of his head being destroyed by a wood chipper. They dump his body into Crystal Lake, and he still does the jump scare thing, jumping out with her, and drags Whitney, who is Jared Padalecki's sister. Oh, so dude, you have fucking family issues with your movies that you pick, alright? And then he pulls her under, and you're kind of like, you've set it up for something. You just haven't done it very well. But they tried. There's too much. They're putting too much into it.
They're overcomplicating.
Exactly. Complicating? No, they're overcompensating on it for that one. Whereas My Bloody Valentine didn't. My Bloody Valentine stuck to the original, and then they just decided, fuck it, we'll just do the twist at the end.
Instead of going for heads, they went for tails.
Exactly, right on that one. So, and I think realistically, I think it pays off for them, because again, my friends who had never seen either of them, they actually got cut off by the ending.
At least you could make this argument that it is a different movie. They end up with a different killer.
Exactly,
The story beats are the same.
Yeah.
The kills might be different, whatever it is. I don't know what the mechanics of it were.
Very fucking different.
Very fucking different, right? But at least that way you can say, look, it's a different continuation.
Yeah, like
Spirit,
I mean,
whatever way you want
like
to
as a remake, they didn't. Let's look at it. They didn't do the Gus Van Sant Psycho route. They didn't just take it fucking shot for fucking shot and redo it. So they do change it up enough
to be its own
movie in a sense, and that's fine. It's just, again, I think it's just a pet peeve of mine is like if you're doing a remake, either do the fucking remake or or change more than just your ending.
I kind of get where you're coming with that. Yeah, because
it is the kind of issue on it is if you've completely set up one person as a character, and rather than getting a payoff of it, you've kind of just gotten a bit of a disappointment.
Yeah.
Now, in saying that, I still actually generally enjoy. Like if I'm gonna take the Jensen out of it. I'm gonna take the shoulders out, and actually put. I generally do enjoy this movie.
I think it was grand.
I like the kills in this movie. Yeah. It's just it annoys me a little bit more.
Creative.
They
are quite creative for a 3D kind of movie as well.
For 3D, that was only beginning.
Yeah, that was only kind of coming back in. It actually is a decent enough movie, and I didn't realise how much a charm bracelet fucking changles, and I'm so sorry. But like in that sense there, like it works out really well, and it is enjoyable. Like you get the novelty of when you actually go and see it in the movies as 3D, which is I actually paid to see it in 3D. But you do kind of get that novelty on it. You do have there's enough kind of jump scares in it that will kind of catch it off a little bit.
Yeah.
So like it's fine in that sense, and the kills are much more dramatic.
Yeah.
But it's also the thing as well, it's because we're no longer in the 80s. The 80s you had the MMPA was a lot more kind of strict in the sense. Plus you were hitting and you were still kind of at the video nasties.
Yeah.
As well, so it doesn't kind of work in that sense.
Yeah, more schlocky as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think for an update, it really does kind of it does work in a sense.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna lie, actually I would recommend to watch this movie. Like I actually would put it down as a Halloween recommend. I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, fucking definitely go watch it. If you're doing what I'm doing, which is the 31 days of Halloween,
it's in the 31.
It's in your 31 days. Yeah, I highly recommend to include it into your 31 Halloween days.
Yeah.
If you want to kind of do a comparison on it, just to kind of see the cop actually get his comeuppance, watch the original.
See which twist you like or which killer you like the best. You think it's better fit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right then, so in that case, Amy, what's next? What's up next for next week?
Now, y'all are going to hate me a little bit for this.
Okay.
We're sticking with remakes.
Ooh, okay. So we're doing a hat trick of remakes here.
We're doing a hat trick of remakes. However, this movie is so far from its original, it's its own thing.
Okay.
Foxy, are you even paying attention?
I am.
I love how I say that. I love how I say that to
She
you.
slipped back into teaching.
I love how I say
Yeah.
that to you while I'm actually sending Kate Harvey a reply. I'm like literally responding to a text from Katie. So yeah, I'm sticking to the remakes on it, but this one is so far from its original
Yeah.
that it is its own movie.
Okay.
It has some of the greatest special effects from the 80s that you could ever want in a movie.
Cool.
It's set in the Arctic.
Yes. I know what you're talking about now.
We got some huskies.
Yeah.
We got some aliens.
Yeah.
And we got some sexy ass Kurt Russell. Guys, we're doing the fucking thing.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do we have the thing or do I need to get a copy of that?
No, we shouldn't.
Anyway.
We have it right here.
How do you spell the? Oh, sorry. I was like, sir, you just go by just ABC it. Just put it into. Oh,
I'm in the wrong thing.
You're in recently added.
That's right.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the thing because honestly, and granted, like it is a remake. John Carpenter, it is technically a remake. It's a thing from outer space. However, it is so fucking far from the thing from outer space. It is its legit own movie. It is a fantastic movie.
You tend to forget that it's its own.
It is, baby boys. We're going on 1982.
Oh hell yes!
All right, horror, mystery, sci-fi. This shit has it all.
Yes.
And it has Keith David. We're gonna be doing the thing. You've seen the thing? Have you ever seen the thing? Fuck here, this is fantastic. As like, take out the horror elements and just put it into sci-fi.
It's a
fucking
good sci-fi
legit.
movie.
This is an excellent sci-fi movie. It's a
And
fantastic
with
thriller.
bonus, Werf Brimler.
To be fair, actually, he is quite a good actor.
Werf Brimler.
And it has got cute huskies. But yeah, I honestly God, okay, look, I had to take out the Final Girls, okay, purely because we don't have it anymore. They took it off Netflix, and we don't have it on our legit legal Fire Stick.
We didn't have access of it. We couldn't acquire it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I actually did the right thing, and I didn't download it illegally.
Yeah.
I probably.
But there's always next year.
Yo, we're definitely gonna next year. Fucking next year. Like we're probably gonna do it just at a normal weekend. I bother my arse to illegally download it. Download it legally.
Damn.
Who the fuck does that anymore? But yeah, so we are gonna do 1982 John Carpenter's The Fucking Thing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's
very
awesome. Good. It's great. The special effects for 1982 are fucking unreal. And
this is legit. Read that. My God.
oh my God.
That is brilliant.
That's actually fucking ridiculous though as well.
Yeah, but still, it's brilliant.
It's amazing, but it's also ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
That is amazing.
Fuck's sake, pal.
I love that so much.
Right.
So yeah, so we will
on.
see you next. Oh, we're doing this on a weekly basis, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh,
We'll
we'll
see
see you next week. Yeah,
we'll see you next week.
Next week, where we will be doing the thing. Like, subscribe, send us a comment on what. Actually, if you've actually, this is a great thing. If you have seen both versions of the movie, send a comment on it because I'd love to see what your version of, or like what your kind of viewpoint on it is.
Which is your preferred killer? Do you prefer Axel or
I think she's talking about the thing.
Oh, you're talking about the thing. Apologies. I thought you meant.
No.
Oh, okay,
John
I
was
take
right on it.
I
I was actually looking at him and like, holy shit, he's on the ball. And then you were like, I think she's out. I was like,
Well, do you know what? Look,
No.
we can always ask the
well,
same
actually,
question. Yeah.
do you know what? Actually, as well,
That's the
here
same
I have a
question.
legit question for you on this one as well. Okay, and this is this will be perfect when we're actually reviewing the thing. With regards to the thing, do you think Prometheus was necessary?
Ooh, that's a very good question.
Do you think it was necessary? And
Leave it on that.
do you think that Michael Fassbender just ruins everything he touches? So we'll see you on the next time, because he ruined that movie for me. He fucking did. We'll see you in the next time. Like, subscribe, follow us, all that good stuff. That's been Foxy. That's been Kira, who's still awake.
Hey!
This is Jonathan. I am the sexually frustrated Amy, as you've noticed. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.